Here's how the first house in astrology works. So the houses tell your whole life story, and with the rising line, the ascendant being right on that first house, that is the first spark of breath in you. That is the spark of life. That symbolizes the moment of your birth, the moment the sun was shining on who you are as a person. The first house represents your body, it represents the self or the native. It's your appearance, your consciousness, your ego, your focus, your identity, character, and your vitality. It's the question of who am I? How do people see me? What do I embody on this world? What is the purest, most unadulterated version of your energy? Now, some people have a lot of planets here, some people have no planets here, so you may or may not resonate with the sign in your first house or your rising. However, you can look at the ruler and it'll tell you more details. So if you're an Aries rising, where's Mars? What's Mars doing in your chart? Nonetheless, with the first house being all about you, your sense of identity, and your body, when you're born as a baby, the first house is the purest, most authentic form of your existence. So when you're a baby, you cry when you're hungry, you cry when you need to use the bathroom, you laugh when you're happy, you sleep when you're tired. It's a very sense of expression, and that's all the baby knows. All you know is your first house for about the first year of life, basically. The evolution of your character development is you have to first understand, I have hands, I have feet, I have a body, I have a head, I have hunger, I have thirst, I have existence. When transiting planets hit your first house or influence your first house, there's often a new sense of identity or a fresh sense of vitality and ego, or there can be a weakening or a dampening of your sense of identity, your sense of your body. It could influence physically what's going on inside of yourself or how you project yourself to the world. If you've ever wondered why some people say some houses are more difficult than others, imagine the first house is you and you're looking forward. You are the first, you're looking opposite the seventh, right? The second house, it's right next to you where you're moving towards, evolutionarily speaking. But if you're looking at the seventh, you can't see the eighth. You're focused on the seventh. The eighth is kind of, there's a wall blocking it. And then the sixth, there's also kind of a wall blocking it, but like you're moving towards it. And then behind you is the 12th house. So that's why people say the 8th, 12th, 6th, and even the second house are more difficult houses. Out of all the houses, the second is the least difficult, but difficult doesn't mean bad. It just means that in comparison to your perspective from the first house, because everything in your chart is from the perspective of your rising line, of your ascendant. If the ascendant is the sense of who am I, what is my identity, and you can't see other aspects of the houses, then who you are is not necessarily easily lined up with things that you cannot see or process.